Our fans want to know, is it actually possible to escape the digital circus?
What is that?
Are you living under a rock? It has over 100 million views on YouTube. It's about a girl named Pomni who gets trapped in a virtual world. But our fans are saying that there's secret hints throughout the show that point to a conclusion of the circus.
Oh, it's an anime. I've seen that on TikTok.
Okay, no, that's not real. There's only one episode, and the show starts off with introducing Kane. Look at him.
Why does he look like a pair of dentures?
He also wears a top hat. In the show, he leads the circus. We learn that Pomni got to this place from putting on a virtual headset.
What's going on? I put on some weird headset and now I'm here.
In this world, she's given a new body and loses most of her memories.
This is literally Sword Art Online. The kids put on a headset and got trapped in a virtual world, but their bodies were able to be moved to a hospital. So if it's similar, Pomni's body might be left to rot.
So the answer is actually in the door labeled exit. In the show, everyone believes there's no way to escape.
How do I, leave?
Well, don't freak out about it or anything, but, we don't exactly...
You can't.
What?
But when Kane shows Pomni around the circus, she notices an orange door with a green handle that says exit.
Is it an exit to the real world?
It's actually not the real exit. Think about it. During one of the scenes, there was a red door that was also labeled the same thing. But when she went in, she was transported into a different dimension. It was literally the back rooms. The rooms were endless, filled with office supplies. Each door she went through was the same. She couldn't get out, but luckily Kane pulled her out. He then states everyone was asking him for an exit, so he goes and creates one inside the void. That's why he panics about it getting spoiled when Pomni was out there. But there's an issue. Kane can only create things inside the digital world, which means there will never be a real exit.
If there's no exit, they're probably not physically in the game, but program copies of who they once were.
Exactly, they're literally copies of anyone that's ever taken off a headset.
So I finally watched The Amazing Circus, and what I found was that Jax is actually the hero of the show.
Wait, no, he's kind of a jerk.
No, he's an intentional jerk. There's a difference. There's 3 times where he's actually a jerk, but it has meaning. The first time is in the scene where he breaks the comedy mask. He does this to shift Gangle's anger away from Pomni and onto himself.
They broke my comedy mask.
So, Kane, we having a new adventure today for the newbie or what?
He does the same thing to Zubul, drawing their anger to him.
If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we'd have all left by now.
He even throws a bowling ball at Kinger to save both Kinger and Gangle from Kufma. It's all done to protect his friends. He's the most stable character.
Bro, what? No, he's the opposite. Jax is the most unstable. Think about it, the people who laugh the most are the ones that are struggling inside. Jack uses jokes and a calm attitude to mask his pain. I'm telling you, if one thing sets him off, he will be the next one to reach his breaking point. Or he could also be the main villain. I mean, think about it, he has all the keys to all the rooms and he knows everyone's fears.
You're not afraid of centipedes, are you?
Jax! That's literally my only fear. Why would you do this?
He 100% knows something that the others don't. It's been confirmed from the creator that Kane is not the main villain.
I knew everyone had it wrong. There's a big confusion between the difference of a villain and someone that's evil. In most stories, the villains are just one-dimensional, purely evil. Think about Pennywise.
Play a game with me, would you?
But Kane shows compassion for Pomni when he saves her from the void, and it even admits that he was lying about the exit. He's obviously just an antagonist.
Exactly, so it begs the question, who's the main villain and who's running the shots behind the scenes?
Obviously the company behind the headset, CNA.
Or it could be Kinger. Think about it, he's been there the longest. The creator literally said the man's 48 years old. And if you notice, he's always mentioning insects. Fans believe he's actually a lead developer and he's talking about in-game bugs. He's not actually crazy.
Someone say something about an insect collection?
No, he's insane. In the scene with all the bedrooms, we learned that he had a partner named Queenie, and she got abstracted. Think about the real game of chess. The queen is the most powerful piece. The queen's job is to protect the king, even in sacrifice. I think something really sad happened that made him go crazy. And since he's so insane, he can't abstract.
Oh, bro, that's not his girlfriend. She's black. In chess, they would be on opposite teams, meaning they would be enemies.
So when's the next episode of The Amazing Circus?
So actually, there's good news and bad news. The good news, we know for sure we're getting a full season. I mean, just alone from the pilot, they made tons of money from YouTube, merchandise. It was even featured on Forbes. It's also confirmed the other episodes are already fully written. This means that we can start seeing storyboards come to life.
Is that actually real?
100%. You can find it all literally on Tumblr from the creator. Now, the bad news is we're only getting 7 episodes, but each episode will follow one of the main characters.
Dude, the Jax episode is gonna break the internet. Not just because he's everyone's favorite, but we really need to see if he has any other expressions. In the show, if you look, he's always locked with a smile, even when talking. He's 100% masking something.
By the way, I may have left something in your room today, so let me know if you find it. You're not afraid of centipedes, are you?
Also, Jax was originally supposed to be a girl and Pomni a guy. This was then changed by the creator. We also learned that Pomni was originally supposed to be a frog.
I mean, I can't imagine the shipping is already bad enough.